How's it looking?
Why don't you ask him?
Later, Michael.
He was pretty focused on her. He didn't let go of her hand the whole time.
But he had been on the ship with her.
They watched them both off.
I can't say anything, not until I've sorted this mess out.
You disappear in the middle of an emergency, I might add. No explanation, no nothing. Well, pardon my curiosity, but I think just a teensy-weensy explanation would be in order, don't you?
My passport and travel papers.
Thank you. And the woman you accompanied?
She has no papers. She's a refugee seeking political asylum.
Political asylum? You're kidding, right?
She's from Zacapa, Guatemala. Look, the fact is, if she goes back there, she's going to be killed. No question.
Can we see Miss Montoya?
I'm sorry, her condition is still critical, but I'm happy to answer any questions.
Honey, can I see you in my office?
Yes, sure, Michael. Just as soon as I get through with these people. Come on through.
What does he mean she'll be killed? By who?
Perhaps she was a senior doctor in a clinic over there, and her boss had more than he could stand.
Getting down to a bit of the old retail therapy, I see.
I'm running late for work, actually.
Yeah, I've got to do some shopping myself, as it happens, because Kirsty's coughed up some folding for the flat. Anything you need?
Just normal flat things. I noticed there was hardly any food left this morning.
I was thinking more along the lines of sexy underwear, now that you're a single girl out on the loose.
Yeah, very amusing, Brent.
Just trying to accessorize the new image, Joe. The hamster with teeth.
Look, just because your heart gets straight out of the flat doesn't make us soulmates, okay?
It's a shame. Thought you and I could get up to some serious trouble.
Well, I'm not interested.
Starting to get the picture here, babe. Just using me to get shot of the X. I can see little Miss Innocent is not above the odd devious doing.
I don't know what you mean.
Never kidder, Joe. I can see I'm gonna have to watch myself.
All Honey's other stunts pale into insignificance compared to this.
Don't exaggerate, Michael.
Exaggerate? Did he think of the ramifications this could have on the clinic? We could be looking at a major international incident here.
As far as I can see, all we have is a very sick woman.
Don't be naive. The place is going to be crawling with people from our government, people from their government, not to mention every gutted journalist with a cause to push.
Guatemalan terrorists coming down the chimney, bombs in the bedpans.
You think this is a big joke, don't you?
Not at all. Shall I get Ellen to form the beds into a circle?
Jenny, we have no idea what this woman has done or why she left the country.
I'm sure Honey wouldn't protect a criminal.
What about some politically correct left-wing criminal? Some Red October crew who doesn't give a stuff about bumping somebody off for some good cause.
You're obsessing, Michael.
Another half-baked Robin Hood gimmick from Ropata. More publicity we don't need, and God knows what else.
All I'm saying is let's not jump to conclusions. Let's wait and hear what Honey has to say.
I'm dying to hear what he's got to say, and it better be damn good.
Now, Guy wants you to go away with him.
Fat chance.
You don't want to.
Right.
But if he's finally got around to asking
You don't get it, Lionel. We're talking about principle here.
the principle being if he wants you to go away with him...
No. He made such a big deal about not wanting me to go.
Right.
So you can find someone else.
Gotcha. In here, sit.
Where are you going?
Don't ask questions.
This is dumb. I'm not staying here on my own.
Don't move a muscle. I'll be right back.
Nick?
Carmen, you'll never guess what's going on over at the clinic.
No, I won't. And unless you tell me that Guy Warner has self-combusted, I'm not interested.
I thought you'd better know. I finally found out the truth.
What truth?
Truths, perhaps, is a better way of putting it. I've discovered truths about me. Spiritual truths, you could call them.
Lionel, I haven't got all day.
I've realized that I'm a free man. No point in hanging in the past. I'm strong. I can move on now. I hope you're really happy. Maybe we can get around to being mates again one day.
Thanks.
Grace Kwan. Every time I see you, little brother, you push the boundaries of desperation.
With short notice, all right?
At this rate, you'll be down to that woman in pathology.
Which one?
Oh, you know, the one with the stringy hair, the horn-rimmed glasses, never comes out of the lab. You didn't, did you?
He's visiting a sick friend. Oh, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Hey, I know. Why don't you ask the old woman that feeds the ducks down by the creek? I mean, she obviously has an affinity with small, brainless creatures.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Bought you some bedtime reading.
I hope you're joking. What is it?
Well, the guff on the conference next week. I wonder how many trees they had to knock over for this lot.
What have they got lined up for this year?
Oh, riveting stuff. 9 o'clock, ethical changes in the Belgian hospital system. 11 o'clock, advances in theoretical hypnotherapy.
Well, what do you expect at an anaesthetist conference? Sounds like they're trying to send you to sleep.
Apparently he said she's seeking political asylum, and McKenna nearly had a fit. What's this? Honey and that woman he brought in. Turns out she's from Guatemala, and if she goes back there, she'll be killed.
Killed? What's she in trouble with the government or something?
We don't know. Could be drugs, couldn't it? Some of those gangs have their own armies, I was reading.
It's a pretty heavy country.
Honey doesn't do things by halves, does he?
Good, I'm glad you're both here.
Nick, that's rather rude.
You two have got a major family crisis on your hands.
What do you want about?
Is it Minnie? Has something happened?
Just follow me.
Dr. Ropata, I presume.
Meredith.
You look appalling.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Hey, don't I even get a hug?
Hey, someone told me you were around, but look, I just haven't had
I
the
know. I get you've been busy.
Well, don't tell me you're going to ask me a million questions, too.
No, just one. Andrew wants to know how you are.
Tell him I'm fine.
I've got a letter from him for you.
Good, and how's he doing?
He's neat. Getting really bossy, playing soccer like mad, and learning to ski. Come on, I'll buy you a coffee.
Okay, sit. Minnie's got something to tell you.
Nick, we can do this later.
You're doing it now.
Well?
The other day, I got home early from school, and I heard you guys talking. You didn't see me. I know about Johnny's daughter.
Technically, Hannah is my daughter, but I didn't know about her. I didn't even know she existed until not very long ago.
When?
When she and her mum came into Shortland Street.
How come you didn't know?
I had a relationship with her mother a long time ago, before I met Ellen. We split up, and I never saw her again.
But Hannah's your daughter.
Min, as far as I'm concerned, I've got one daughter, and that's you.
I'm not your real daughter. How come you didn't tell me?
I was worried that you might think that I'd wanted to spend time with Hannah, or that I'd suddenly leave you and your mum.
Are you going to?
Of course not.
Why do you always hide things from me? All the drug trial stuff, too. You're always going on about honesty.
Sometimes honesty's really hard, sweetheart. Especially when you're scared of hurting someone.
I'm only hurt because you guys didn't tell me. You're pathetic. No more secrets, right?
No more secrets.
Promise?
Promise.
Chris, you want in theatre?
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I haven't finished my break yet.
Are you okay?
Yeah, why shouldn't I be?
Just asking. Dr. Kwan said to tell you this.
She can tell me when she sees me. I'll be 5 minutes.
Good sound, eh?
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Enjoy.
Hi, Minnie. Hi. I heard you and Nick had a fight.
I guess you could call it that.
I'm really sorry, especially because it was my fault. Nick was just trying to help me, Mum and Johnny, even though it meant throwing away his happiness with you.
So have you made up with your parents?
Nick made me.
That's good.
I hope you two get back together. He's neat.
He said some pretty horrible things about my belief.
But it's you he cares about, not your beliefs. Don't you see? You should never let religion stand in the way of true love.
I don't think he even likes me.
He does. He's really messed up about it. Look, I know he's not a Christian, not a committed one like you. But he's so neat in other ways.
What other ways?
He's kind, he's generous. He'll do anything for his friends. Not to mention he's a major hunk. Won't you talk to him? Give him a chance?
I'll think about it. Now you've got your parents sorted out, are you coming back to the Bible meetings?
I'm kind of busy at the moment. You mean no, don't you? Look, I'd better get going. Bye.
Hold it, Nick. Relax. I wanted to thank you, that's all. What you did for Minnie was good, really good.
Yeah?
And it made me think maybe I was wrong about you. You're not such a bad kid after all.
Yeah, well, I thought I could help, you know.
Oh, you did.
I know a lot about family stuff. Some things are better out in the open.
And some things aren't. Just remember that what Minnie told you was family business. Private family business, understand?
Sure.
And I don't think it'd do any of us any good to have this kid out, would it?
No way. Don't worry, my lips are sealed.
I'm not worried.
What about me?
What about you?
For the job.
Oh, I don't think so. We really want someone who's knocked about for a bit longer.
You mean life experience? Look, I know I can do it.
It's a big responsibility.
Which is exactly what I'm looking for. It'll be a challenge. And if there's extra hours involved, that's okay too.
This wouldn't have anything to do with splitting up with Stuart, would it?
Partly, I guess. I'm looking for something new.
Okay, I'll talk to Dr. Fife about it.
Thanks. Have you seen Chris today?
Earlier, why?
Oh, he's in a real snitch. I pity the theatre staff.
Oh, he seemed okay when I saw him.
Well, he bit my head off before.
Oh, don't take it to heart. He's only a doctor.
Joe, do you have any plans for this weekend?
Just painting my new room. Why?
I've got a much better idea. How about you come away with me?
This is a joke, right?
No, genuine offer.
Guy, I might be unattached right now, but Carmen's a friend of mine.
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. I mean, it's just as friends.
Sorry, thanks for the offer, but I think I'd rather paint my room.
Oh, come on, you'd love it.
Ask someone else, okay?
Oh dear, it's come to this, has it?
Do you have something to say?
Just that had to be the saddest and most pathetic thing I've ever seen.
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Hi. Can I come in?
Didn't think you'd want to see me again.
I've just been talking to Minnie. She told me what you did for her.
Yeah, well, didn't see I had much choice. Some things you just have to.
Even if it means blowing our friendship.
I guess.
I'm impressed, Nick. I really admire you for that.
You do?
Can I sit down?
Sure.
And I've been thinking over that stuff you said about the Bible group. You're right. They talk a lot, but they don't do anything. At least you got out there and did something.
Told you, no big deal.
It was. It was noble and generous. And I was wondering if you'd like to talk about this a bit more. Maybe we could go somewhere else?
Stewie's just crashing here for a while till he finds a new place.
Oh, it's a bit of a sudden move, Stu.
Yeah, sudden's the word. A few troubles at his old flat. Greg-related troubles, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I'm familiar with that concept.
Yeah, this is great of you guys letting me stay. No problem. Well, who's hungry? Least I can do is cook.
Excellent. There's plenty of food in the fridge.
Oh, noticed that, Lionel? He started greasing already. Watch out, he's on the lookout for his next victim.
Ignore. What we're witnessing here is just rank jealousy.
Jealousy? You should see this perennial wallflower here trying to get a date. A date? He can't even rustle up a friend.
Just because you feel threatened by the fact that I shall take someone else.
Well, the clock's ticking, Guy.
Let it. You seem to have this totally misguided belief that my whole life revolves around you.
Tick-tock.
Hey, guys!
Well, let it. It doesn't revolve around you. And to prove it, I am going to make an offer to my good friend Lionel that he just can't refuse. Come with me.
Lionel, don't do it. Let him spoil.
Lionel, I'm offering you a luxury weekend with your good mate, Guy. A luxury weekend that will cost you nothing. What do you say?
Thank you, Guy. And thank you, Carmen. You know, there was a time when I'd have been perfectly happy being a mindless pawn in the vindictive, juvenile power games that you two seem so keen on playing. But that was the old Lionel. The new Lionel isn't interested. I'm going to get a life, and I strongly recommend you do too. Do you know how much of your life you're wasting on this crap? Cheers, Stewie.
Well, do you want to come away with me?
Well, do you want to take me?
I suppose.
Only suppose.
I guess so. As long as you promise to behave yourself.
I have no intention of behaving myself. I think I need to lie down.
Hey guys, where's...
So, are you coming back, or are you gonna join the Foreign Legion? Come on, Hannah, you got to tell me something. This woman you brought into the clinic, they tell me she's from Guatemala. You didn't actually go back, did you?
Yeah, well, I've only spent the last 3 weeks on cargo ships.
And? Talk to me, Ropata.
I can't, I'm sorry.
You can't just leave it there. Wait, you didn't get yourself into something serious, did you?
I need a shower.
Are you in for dinner?
No, I'm sorry, I've got to go out again. This is where we have to be careful. It's important exactly what you tell them.
I think it's time we had that conversation, honey. Now? In my office?
Give me 5 minutes.
Greg!
Thought I might catch you. You busy?
Oh, yeah, I'm incredibly busy. I'm trying to find something decent on TV.
Don't tell me. Half an hour channel grazing and zilch, right?
You got it.
Sounds like you need company. I brought this friend around.
Well, I think that you and your friend should stop cluttering up the doorway and come on in.
Dinner's on me. I did ask Greg to get some food for the flat.
And he didn't come back. How's the surprise?
What do you mean?
Well, you gave him cash, didn't you?
He'll turn up.
Look, Kirsty, we need to get this sorted out. Is he a flatmate or isn't he?
Of course he is.
Well, in that case, he should be paying rent. He should be contributing to the bills, the kitty.
Yeah, I know. I'll tell him.
Well, if you don't, I will. Either he pays his way or we look for a new flatmate.
I'm sure we don't need to do that yet.
Well, I think we do. I can't afford to carry him, and I'm damn sure you can't either.
Sorry to interrupt.
Thanks. Oh, great. I've got an appointment with Dr. Fife in Meredith in the morning.
What for?
The IVF clinic. I asked Helen if I could work there, replace Annie.
Oh, you're interested in that stuff?
Well, I'm interested in a change.
Another coffee, please, waitress.
Of course, and will that be over your head or on your lap?
None of that, my girl, or I'll talk to the manager. You were saying?
I guess you think I'm being really stupid.
Of course not.
Like the way people see my parents, the way they live and stuff. They think, oh, wow, cool, what really groovy people.
Well, your mum is.
You try coming home to find your dad asleep in the bath. Your mum passed out in the lounge. The whole house crawling with doped-up middle-aged hippies.
Bummer.
That's why I started going to church and the Bible group.
What, you were looking for help or something?
Something. I think I just wanted them to wake up and notice. But they just accepted it. Wouldn't matter what it was. Religion, sure. Hard drugs, hey, why not? Want to run off and join the circus? That's cool, Bert. Have a nice life.
Your problem, I reckon, is that you put your faith into something out there when maybe you should put it in yourself.
Never really thought about it before. Must be being around you.
Yeah.
You've made me look at things differently.
Still gonna hang in with the Bible thing?
I don't know.
It's kind of narrow. I mean, maybe you should get out there and live a bit.
You think? In that case, there is one thing my parents are good for.
What's that?
How'd you like to go to a club where you can listen to a live band, dance, drink, no questions asked about age or anything?
I don't know.
I'm game if you are.
Yeah, but you actually said it to her.
Yeah, well, if a woman can't take a joke, what's the point in having them? Anyway, up she gets. She trots off to the phone to call this cab, right? But we don't have a phone, so she comes back.
Excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom.
Be my guest, mate.
sorry, I just waited for Maria to get to sleep.
Sit down. And start talking, and I want the whole story.
Well, I don't think you do. I think it's better that you don't get involved, Michael.
Not involved? I'm already involved. I got a political refugee in my clinic. So who the hell is she?
Oh, she's a friend from Guatemala, that's all. The night I took off, she was in trouble. I had to go. There was no alternative.
What do you mean, no alternative?
Well, it's personal. Okay, look. Maria has been involved in certain work that has made her a few enemies.
What sort of enemies?
Well, bad people to have as enemies. She had to get out as quickly as possible, and I was the only one that could help her.
Was she a criminal, an activist, or what?
She helps people, that's all. Look, it's a long way from suburbia over there. If they don't like anything, they can't just ring up talkback or...
Honey, I don't want a political lecture.
Well, I'm telling you, it's a fine line between right and wrong sometimes, and helping people can become a crime.
You disappeared in the middle of an emergency right here. The clinic that pays your wages. You phoned me in the middle of the night, you refused to explain?
Well, I couldn't explain that.
And then you finally turn up and dump this fiasco in my lap, all because of some woman who helps people? Frankly, I don't think there's a place for you here any longer.
What, are you asking me to resign?
No. I'm firing you.
Where's the booze?
Shh.
We need a drink. I need a drink. And I know what else I need.
I'll make coffee.
Don't want coffee. You're wicked, aren't you? You're such a wicked person, Nick. All that pretending to go along with the God stuff just to be with me.
Yeah, you'd better sit down.
You must really, really like me. Why don't we just forget all the God stuff and have some fun?
I am having fun.
I mean real fun. I know what you want. And guess what? I want it too.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see.